Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good afternoon. Welcome to a bit of Guess the Game. Now, I must admit, I did attempt to play this last night, but because I failed 3 games, and I thought, you know what, this is going to be very fun to watch. So I've rebooted today's game, game 919, and I think this is going to be a bit easier. Because I'm looking at these graphics, I'm thinking this is going to be about PS2, PS3 era. Judging by the, I guess, the filter, the graininess of it, the desaturation, I'm going to say this is a Metal Gear Solid Guns of the Patriots. Hey! That's more like it. That is more like it. I saw that, so I thought that's the first thought that came to my mind. It was either that or got to be Counter-Strike, I think. Would I have got it from this? To be honest, if I didn't get it from that first image, I don't think I would have got this. Let's have a look. So that wouldn't have given it away. Again, it's more of that same sort of filter. 94% on Metacritic, so that's going to be a huge giveaway. That, to me, looks like Metal Gear Revengeance. The sort of font, the colour there as well does Metal Gear Revengeance. PS3, yeah, okay. Shoot and stealth, absolutely. I might have guessed that might be Solid Snake, I'm not sure. However, yep, definitely Solid Snake. 2008, yeah. And of course, this would have pretty much been it. If it wasn't Metal Gear Solid Guns of the Patriot, it would have been go on. Revengeance. Play previous days. Okay, so this one I failed, and it was UFO 50, so that's a compilation game. So it's 50 games. It's a bit like Action 52, but good. Apparently, it's very successful on Steam. Let's have a look. It's got a 91% on Metacritic, so it must be good. PC. It's a compilation game, so it's got action adventure, compilation, puzzle, sports, 2D scrolling, arcade, platform shooter. What I will say is they've done the authenticity of the 8-bit console superbly well. These textures are excellently put together and really do convey the techniques used at the time in rendering graphics. Again, all this sort of stuff. I haven't played it. I probably will. It's about 20 quid though. It's like full of like not micro games, but sort of mini games and whatnot. So yeah, pretty good. Yeah, seems alright. But yeah, they've really nailed the aesthetics. Absolutely 100%. Let's do game 917. This is Papers, Please. No, it's not Papers, Please. Okay, that was confidently incorrect there. So, the reason why I thought it was because with these colours, like these are the two primary colours. You got this sort of maroon and this sort of dark green here. I think it's, I want to say duck egg green. A duck shell green, I think it's. Lose Lounge. I'm guessing this. I don't think it's going to be Balatro, because I think Balatro would have scored higher. This is going to be a more modern game, I just know it. It's got to be right. Again, these graphics are quite advanced. These textures here. Yeah. Why not? I'm going to type in Balatro. It's not going to be Balatro, but... PC. It's a card game. It's obviously got to be a card game. I'm gonna say Liars. It's not Liars Bar. What's it called? Liars? No. Okay. That's not even showing up. It's a card game. Yeah, I know it's a card game. It's a gambling roguelike. Oh, come on. What's the other one then? I've already said Balatro. What else can it be? It was released this year, so I'm shit out of luck. Yeah. Dungeons and Degenerate Gamblers. Ah, I see, yes, of course. I've heard of it, but... Yeah. I don't know, I could maybe give it a go. Oh! If they're playing Blackjack, then that might suit me down to the ground. Okay, that's a good one. Game 916. I'm guessing this is... I want to say Gears of War. That to me looks like a machine gun barrel. This to me looks like the bottom of the earth. So that might be someone's hat. Sort of like captain's hat. Could be a piece of machinery. I'm going to say it's probably going to be a more modern game though. In fact, let's just say, is it going to be Wukong? Let's get... Oh, sorry. You're taking the piss. Oh, sorry. Black Myth Wukong, okay. No, okay. Oh. $92% on Metacritic. I'm trying to tell if this is fantasy or future tech. Do I want to say it's God of War? Really? Or even so, which one? No, is it? Isn't Lords of the Fallen? I'm just gonna guess Liza P. No? Okay. PS3. That's a hand with a dagger going to the chest. This is looking like a God of War game. I want to say God of War. It could be Mortal Kombat though. God of War. Let's say God of War 3. Oh, it was God of War 3. Okay. So it was a GAO. It wasn't Gears of War, but it was God of War. Okay. Yeah, this sort of looked to me like a big boss. Not to be confused with the big boss from Metal Gear. But yeah, sort of big boss fights here. Yeah, killing mythical beasties. That was it. Then that sort of gave it away. That would have definitely been. Yeah, that's God of War. At least one of them. Got Kratos there. And this is some gameplay here. I must play the God of War games properly. I never really gave them the chance they obviously deserve because they're very popular games and very beloved. I probably would actually like the story of God of War. I think it was just like this. I think my problem was it's like every game wanted to be God of War. Or was it Legend of Kai or something like that? They all wanted to do that exact same thing. I recognise these textures, and I can't say exactly where. If I were to say Paper Mario, would I be in the right ballpark? No. It's an old game. It's not rated on Metacritic. This tells me it's too old. In fact, this tells me it's a Game Boy game, which would make a very nice change. Is it one of the Pokemon games? Would it be Pokemon? Is there a Pokemon Yellow? I believe there was. If I type in yellow, I'd have to do the spelling properly. Christ. I'll tell you what, let's put Pokemon. Right. That, to me, looks like Pokemon. It's not though, is it? This is a Legend of Zelda game. I believe. I'm not overly familiar with Legend of Zelda. Is it Link's Awakening? Yeah, it is. That was just more luck than judgment. You'll notice that a lot throughout this series. Link's Awakening was on... look here as well, you get a little synopsis. First released in 1993. Trying to tell straight from the two. So it's definitely not from the Wikipedia page. They use far too much subjective language. But it sounds really cool. I'd like that. And hey, look, I'm not exactly looking for objectivity and whatnot. I'm okay with all things like this. But yeah, that's cool. That is cool. How many people got this game really quickly? I need to check the stats more often. So, most people got it in their first try, because of course they did. It's going to be a fairly obvious one. But other people, yeah, they all suggested the most common ones were Legend of Zelda. Okay, that's good. Yeah, play preview today. Okay, day 914. This looks painfully familiar. Like, it pisses me off how familiar this is, and I don't know what it is. I'm trying to figure out what it is. what all this stuff is. I'm thinking like this is Nurgle's garden, isn't it? But it's not. What is going on here? So, judging by these sort of artifacts on the outside, I'm going to guess that this is actually some sort of flashback sequence in first-person view. I'm going to be really lazy and say Bloodborne. It won't be Bloodborne, but we'll say it's Bloodborne. Oh! I should have got a... Okay, right, let's try this one. Is it Metro? Let's try Metro... What's the latest one? Exodus? Let's try 2033. Hey, it's 2033. Okay, yeah, because I recognize that gauge. So Metro Exodus, this is probably the game I will play after I've done Eisenhorn Xenos, because I've been playing a lot of Warhammer games and I want a break from them. So I'm probably going to play Metro. So Metro is like a post-apocalyptic a game in Russia, so very much like Stalker, but it's actually based on a book by I forget the name of the author. It might actually say here, but yeah, basically, yeah. So it's post-apocalyptic Moscow. You live underground in the metro system, following a nuclear disaster. You play as Artyom, who's very funny. He can be also like a very sick character in a way. Does it actually say who the author was? No, that's a shame. Yeah, but apparently it's a very good game. And I played a little bit of the second one. I got stuck right at the beginning because I just actually didn't know. It's like the same thing in Oblivion, where you know when like after the Emperor dies, you got to take the amulet to Joffrey. Sorry, spoilers for Oblivion. I couldn't find the way out the sewers. That's just how bad I am. You know, former games journalism journalist. That should explain it. These things were fucking terrifying. Yeah, the stealth missions for a reason. This is like on a minecart, and you got a flamethrower attached to it to keep off the bad guys. It was a really good game. Check out a game called Singularity as well. That was similar. For some reason, the mid 2010s were obsessed with this idea of like underground Russian experiments, like Soviet experiments, and yeah, like time twisting and anachronicity and all that sort of stuff. I played it on Spartan difficulty as well, which is very much unlike me. Or rather, Spartan mode. I don't think it was a greater difficulty as such. But the idea is you have fewer bullets and you have to manage your resources. It's a very fun way of playing the game. I thoroughly enjoyed it. David. What is this from? What is this from? I want to say The Last of Us, but I don't think it is. I think it's something... Is it SWAT 4? Do they have SWAT? SWAT Cats. The Radical Squadron. Very different game. No, okay. 77%. I'm gonna guess it's quite a more recent game because the graphical fidelity, like I can just tell from here, is quite high. I'm thinking Life is Strange, but I don't know if I'm even in the right ballpark there. I'm just thinking about the lighting. Let's say that. I'm in the right franchise. It's strange. Is it the first one? I played a little bit of the demo of the first one. I was like, oh, this is quite interesting. Yeah, it's just a guess now. I don't know which one it's going to be. Before the Storm. Yeah. I wasn't satisfied with that at all. But I could guess around that time. Yeah. Maybe even there I was sort of thinking it. But it was definitely Heroes. Like, yeah, I recognise these visuals. Strange games, but by all means good. I have to zoom in on this one. This has got me thinking PlayStation 2 at the highest, it could be PlayStation 3, but this coffin here is not very high graphical fidelity. The snow, the shadows are all fine, very flat textures. I think this is, I want to say this is a cutscene. In-game engine. I'm gonna guess Mafia 2. I could very much be wrong. Okay, what's going on here? Armed guards. This is okay? So I think this is gonna be Assassin's Creed 3, but I'll explain why. So that looks to me like a sort of mast for a ship. You got these sort of very old style American wooden houses. The architecture here is quite similar. The uniforms on the soldiers, and I'm guessing they've actually got like really long musket rifles there. Got a church there as well. Stone chimney. I'm gonna guess this is Assassin's Creed 3. I could very much be wrong. Assassin's Creed 3. Yeah, Connor Kenway, a Native American assassin fighting for his freedom and the people of his nation. Yeah, there is actually a battle that is basically from the trailer, and you can't actually do the thing in the trailer. Angry Joe tried it. Yeah, I like the idea of Assassin's Creed 3, but I think I was just tired of it at that point. It's like I like even like the Ezio trilogy. I was like, I like the idea of brotherhood, but actually doing it was like, nah, I wasn't overly keen on it. What's going on here? Is it recording this? Okay, yeah, that's run. So, this to me looks like Gothic 1. Very low contrast, low brightness, desaturated colours. This reminds me of like the first part of Gothic, where you land in the quarry, and like you can actually go to this little wooden bit. There's nothing there, maybe a torch, I think. So I'm gonna say Gothic. It's not Almanage Gothic, it's not Arcania. No. Okay. Is this Dishonored, where you put one of the ladies on the boat for the guy? No. Okay, PS2. What was it rated on Metacritic? 85%. I don't recognise this. I mean, I can tell it's a wolf, but I'm thinking this is going to be some sort of JRPG. This is like some sort of healing rain ability, I think. But what was this? Is this Final Fantasy? Would it be Final Fantasy? Maybe, but which one? 13, no. It's a role-playing game. That does not look like Final Fantasy numbers, though. What's the game? What's fucking? I don't know what these games are. Is it? What's the? Is it Disgaea? I don't know. I'll just put that one in. That's Anastasia. This is starting to. This, I tell you what this looks like. This here looks like Eternal Sonata, which was a JRPG where you play as Chopin in his dreams as he's dying. I wish I was making this up. In fact, no, I don't wish I was, because that would mean it would never come into fruition. I love that that game exists. I don't know if I've got it. If I do, it's a brilliant JRPG. Long forgotten, but I absolutely love it. But what is this? What is this? Who's Anastasia from? These characters. Oh my god, this isn't Final Fantasy. It's not just going to be From Software. I don't know. What is it? Give me a clue. Nautilus. Tetsu. Is it a dogfighting game? Is this a PlayStation's answer to... What is it? Shadow Hearts Covenant. I've got to see the stats on that. Who the hell got this? In fact, what were the answers? So Resident Evil 4, which I can believe. Oh, Kami, that was the game I was thinking of. That was going to be like closest guess. Yes. Silent Hill 2. I can understand it. Look how many people only got it at the final try. Final Fantasy 7, understandably. Resident Evil 2. Again, I get it. I get it because of the viewpoints. Okay. Yeah. Good game though. I ain't even mad that I didn't get that one. This to me, I want to say World of Warcraft, but it ain't. That's not Battle for Azeroth stuff. Those trees are far too thin. Those leaves are far too thin. What game could it be though? I'm gonna say, is it one of the new Legends of Zeldas? Legend. If I type in Legend of Zelda, is it? Is that the new one, Oracle of Seasons? 77% on Metacritic, so that's probably not. What is this? If this is Battle for Azeroth, I'm gonna shit. No, because that objective marker doesn't make sense. So what is this? Skip. PC and PlayStation. Yeah, if it's a newer game, I'm not going to get this one. I don't know, skip. This looks familiar. No. It's not Owlboy, is it? Oh, I know the one I think. No, I don't. I was thinking of another game. The Pathless. Never heard of it. No, I was thinking of another game that had parkour sort of stuff and free running. This, to me, looks like... Let's try. Is it, first of all, SSX? Be very careful how I pronounce that. No. But the snow. The snow. 59%. What is this? So I was actually thinking, is that map in Mario Kart? It's such a stupid guess, but is it Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex? The snow levels. Oh, what is this game? No, I'm not going to get it now. Adventure beat 'em up. Oh, it's South Park. Snow Day. I was thinking of Animal Crossing. If I spent a bit more time thinking about it, I probably have gone, yeah. It's South Park. Looks like this is basically, this looks to be like the same gameplay as Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare. That actually looks really fun. I'd like this, I think. But it's going to be one of those games where it's good, but no one plays it long enough. Who got this one? So very few people actually got in their first go. Yeah, most people get on their fifth go. South Park, The Fractured But Whole. South Park, The Stick of Truth. SSX3. SSX3. So 3 snowboarding games. Bravo. Yeah, I'm not mad that I got that. I didn't get that one. Oh, it shows you the screenshots there as well. That's cool. So. So. 16-bit graphics, very, very good art, this could be genuine, but the amount of colour packed in, the amount of pics, yeah, no, this ain't genuine. Is this a Mega Man? Am I in the right series? No, okay. It's not rated. Oh, so it might actually be a bona fide game. Is it Metroid? And if so, which one? I might say Samus Returns. Oh, we're in the right field. Okay, Metroid. It was on the SNES, so it would have been Super Metroid. Of course, Super Metroid, because it was 16-bit. So this console came out, Christ knows how many years ago. Like, the SNES, and it had this much detail per pixel. That is phenomenal. Like, look at this. Like, so in painting, this would be considered like non-metallic metallics, which is where instead of getting like a metallic paint, instead of just getting gold, you paint it in such a way that it looks like metal without using any sort of metallic paints, any glitter or any of like a gold, silver, bronze, that sort of thing in it. So you're painted with yellows and whites, and you're just slowly but surely getting that edge, and it takes a lot of hard work. They really understood colour theory when they were doing this stuff, and the lighting is just brilliant. They knew what they were doing with this. Absolutely phenomenal. That I would have recognised as from Metroid. I must play the Metroid games. I think what it is for me is like the race at the end of the game that you got to do. You like escape the level. But this was awesome. Uh-oh. That. I actually just kind of want to sit and watch this. Yeah, that was scary. That game was terrifying. We ain't getting a lot from this. I'm guessing these are steps leading up to a door. What kind of... It's hard to say, because this could be early PC. I'm gonna go with... Just because I don't think Gothic even has doors. No. 92% Metacritic. I recognise this. But I think I've played it, so it won't be Prince of Persia. No. Beast of... So this is... Oh! So this is a map. Beast Domain, that's JRPG font. This is gonna do my head in now. Because it's a 3D PS1. It's gotta be a Japanese game of some sort. Possibly a Metroidvania. Is it gonna be one of those like Final Fantasy Tactics or something like that? If I type in Finfal Fantasy, what do we get? Let's say 8. We're in the right series. Okay. Is it gonna be Final Fantasy 9? That's one I would love to play. IX. Oh! Oh, it's not fair. It's 3D. Would it be Final Fantasy 6? You are not supposed to, you know. Whatever it is, it looks good. I want to play this. Let's see. Is it for... Oh! Vagrant Story, oh. But it is in the... I've heard of a Vagrant Story. That sounds like I like that, to be honest. I think I'd like that. Action role-playing game developed by yeah, okay. Comes from actually Riot, an elite agent as the risk breaker was risk system dictating battle. Okay, that's a complex puzzle. Sounds really, really good. If you're a fan of action RPGs with complex narratives like Final Fantasy Tactics or Parasite Eve, you'll be a fan of Vagrant Story. I like how they're saying if you're a fan of X, then you'll like this game. That's really good. I like this site for that. That texture looks like Skyrim. I want to say Morrowind. No. Oh. 78%. This ain't gonna be Dark Souls then. Because that to me reminds me of like the lead up to the like the roots on the trees leading to the Bed of Chaos fight, which I fucking hate. I don't know. Oh! This is Dead Space, isn't it? It's some sort of Dead Space thing. But it's not going to be Dead Space 1, is it? It's going to be Dead Space... You're saying 3, I'll go with 3. Yep, you gave me 3. I would have chosen 2, but you put 3 at the top there. So, yeah. So, Dead Space is a very interesting horror game. Action horror game where you play as... not Isaac Newton, but some other variation of some scientist's name. The idea was you had aliens, and the best way to deal with them was by chopping off their limbs, and you'd use like a mining laser to do so, among other weapons. It was a very creative idea. And as you chopped off the enemy limbs, because this is something that you don't see in many games, where if you shoot someone's limb, they don't stop fight. Like, the only way limbs fall off of bodies or whatever is when the enemy dies, as part of the death animation. So if you keep shooting someone's arm and it explodes or whatever, that usually means that it's going to kill the enemy anyway. In this instance, though, you shoot an enemy and its arm or its leg comes off and it will still come towards you. But depending on what legs it has available, it will or will not do that. Okay. But yeah, Dead Space 3 is, I think, where it sort of went off the rails a bit, where they wanted more of an action shooter, and people sort of got sick of it. But otherwise, it was a very popular game that's always well loved. Even had an anime movie, I think, as well, which was really good. The same with Dante's Inferno had an anime movie. EA was big on that at the time, I don't know why. Comics as well, I think. This looks very low. Oh, well, this is pre-rendered. So this is going to be probably Resident Evil. Which one? I'm going to guess 2. No. Is it going to be Resident Evil 3 Nemesis? Stars. Yes, Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. That's the one I had, and it was pants-shittingly terrifying. I never did get on with Resident Evil. I liked the idea in theory. Here's the thing, I'd like to be able to play Resident Evil games, especially 4. Or Village for the... And I am back. So, yeah, Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. It's the game I'd love to play. I'd love to absolutely play it. The first movie was okay. If I think some of the movies were okay. Oh, and if you like Silent Hill or Dead Space, you'll be a fan of Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, which is true. I think I actually have a better time playing Silent Hill, though. Then again, I don't know. Yeah. Moving on. This. Oh, this. What is this? That, to me, it looks like a flashlight. Illuminating the dark. I'm guessing it's a first-person game. Is it Phasmophobia? Oh, no. Phasmophobia. It is not. It's not rated by Metacritic. This has got to be a puzzle of some sort, I think. I couldn't even begin to tell you. Yeah, this is some backrooms stuff in it. Is Is this SCP? Have I just completely... I should have got... I should have tried that sooner. I would have tried it there, I think. Yeah. So I think it's like a... you move through the... Yeah, you move through the rooms. Like, so someone plays as an SCP, and like you've got to navigate the laboratory. As a team. And it leads to antics. It's a very fun game to watch. I don't think I'd play it. But I maybe play it with some friends, but... Or if randoms would allow me, then yeah. Yes, you play... That's like the different persons. You can play as like D-class, you can play as doctors, or like the soldiers. And the idea is you got to try and escape the SCPs. Yeah, it's called Secure, Contain, Protect for a reason is not Secure, Contain, Annihilate. This is Treetops from Spyro. At least that's what it feels like. What is this from? I think I know it. Do I just want to be lazy and say Horizon? Forbidden West? No, because it's not. Right, I'm gonna have to zoom in here. This is pre-rendered. Of course, it's Oddworld. I should have got over that one, to be honest, because I recognise this. That's pre-rendered. But I know now, but that is pre-rendered as well. You know what gave it away? Besides just like it's grim. Because if you look here, this logo here, you can see, I think it's called a Mudicon. Are those names or the other ones? The ones without the arms and the cigars. They're the ones who, it's like Mudicon Farms or something like that. I don't know. Yeah. Yes, oh, so you save the Mudicons. Yeah, it was quite an interesting game. It was very interesting because it was because Metal Gear. I don't understand that Metal Gear was the exception to the rule. Like when Hideo Kojima made Metal Gear Solid, he wanted to make a game that was a stealth game. He didn't want to make an action game, and really it was unique, and not many people actually went with it. So now you had things like Oddworld, where you could sneak past enemies and you could distract them and taunt them. Again, this was wholly different to what you'd seen before in other games. In other games, you'd be taking up guns and blasting people one on. Here, no, it's like you have to sneak, you have to be careful, and you also as well have multiple endings. Environmental storytelling and the resonance of socially conscious themes. This was a game that made it very clear that it was trying to have a commentary on a lot of modern day things. I'm not getting a lot from this. It's brick wall. The brick at the top wood there. I'm guessing this might be... I'm gonna get... Is this Fable 3? No. A low poly count. A targeting ring. I'm guessing, is this... Is it a Prince of Persia game? 81% on Metacritic. No, okay. Is it PC? So it won't be Jade Empire. Was The Witcher 1 on console? That's making me think, is that the last there? Maybe. Okay. Yeah, I would have got it from that, because that's the Witcher's wolf icon. Might have got it from that, from Geralt's hair. CD Projekt Red developer. Yeah, it was an interesting game. I think it was using like BioWare's like KOTOR engine and things like that. So an early sort of 3D, modern 3D, or fully 3D engine. Yeah. What's his name now? This guy, Chris Evans. I want to say something. There's a bloke who does a great RPG essay, and he did some fantastic talks about The Witcher. But yeah, CRPG essays are some of the finest out there. They're just so rich in development history. I couldn't tell you what this is. I'm just gonna say it's a Yoshi's Woolly World. No. I actually recognise this. 81% on Metacritic. What is it? I know what this. I've seen these visuals before. I'm gonna be lazy. Is it? I mean, type in fantasy. What comes up with that? It's not the one I'm thinking of. Oh Christ! I'm gonna go through all that now. Was it PH fantasy? No, not fantasy. What the fucking hell was that? You know what? Let's give it a go. Is it Clonar? Clonar needs to make a comeback. No, right. DS. Oh. It's not Mr. Pants, that was on Game Boy. I kid you not, Rare made a game called Mr. Pants, and it was. I wanted to play it, but that name is just awesome. A DS game. I'm not going to get this one if it's on DS. Is this a Rayman game? Rayman. Hoodlum's Revenge. No. It's a Mario game of some sort. There's a Yoshi egg there. Super Mario. We've got 65 Mario games to get through, and we've got about 2 guesses to get it in. I want to say Super Mario Ball. That was Game Boy Advance. No. 1, 2, is a 2D game on DS. It really does look like Is it Super Princess Peach? Right area. Oh, we got sound as well. So it's obviously a Baby Mario game. Is it Yoshi's Island 2? Super Mario World 2 Yoshi. Is it Yoshi's Island DS? Oh, got it in the end. You got Wario there as well. Super Mario World or Go Pacific Yarn. Yes, that's absolutely correct. Yeah, I agree with that. That's fine. I know what this is from, but I've seen it before. That to me looks like the robes of Mr. Dark from Rayman. I remember my review of that is his name is Mr. What? Oh god. Original get released to old for Metacritic. This is old. What is this from? This is gonna be. So the graphical fidelity is obviously good. I'm just gonna guess, is it King's Quest? I'm guessing it's an old adventure game. No. SNES and Genesis. A multi-platform, so I think it's movie-based. I'm glad we're seeing older games, I really am. That to me looks like a Smurf. Is it a Smurfs game? No. What is this? 2D, okay, side view 2D scrolling platform. I don't know what this is from. These look like household objects. Was there a Honey I Shrunk the Kids game? No. A 1994. Oh no, I ain't gonna get this. Oh, it's Earthworm Jim. Earthworm Jim was fucking mint. I think they constantly try to bring the game back, and it's like it never happens. But it's like it's the quintessential 16-bit platformer. I'm gonna just say Earthworm Jim 1. Yeah. Thank gosh for that. But yeah, I've never played it, but I've heard good things about it. So yeah. If you like Rayman or Psychonauts, you'll be fine with Earthworm Jim. What were the stats? How wrong was everybody else? So the Hedgehog 2, that wouldn't have happened because it was on Genesis, SNES as well. Day of the Tentacle, I get that. Mega Man 2, I can appreciate that. So the Hedgehog, again, Earthworm Jim 2. Yeah. But Earthworm Jim 2. So many people were so close. And they got it in the final go. That's sad, isn't it, that over half the people only got it in the end. We really need to expand our horizons here. We need to do better game. No, I don't want to go on Twitter, thank you. Guess the game. Let's keep playing. I'll try and play as long as I can. I know what that's from. But at the same time I don't. Right, let's start off with Portal 2. It won't be Portal 2. Oh, this is the shooting game. Go on, the oh, what's it called now? Boneworks. No. What street these people are? PC, mobile, PS5. This is gonna be Persona. Oh, come on, I ain't gonna get it now. What is it? There's Endless Zone Zero. High schoolers with part-time jobs killing robots. Just, yeah. It's that genre game. It looks cool. I ain't gonna say no more to more of it, but yeah. Oh, interesting. Some low quality assets here. Hard to place. I'm gonna say the Stanley Parable. Looks like an office environment. No, didn't think so. What's this? It looks a bit cartoony, but at the same time, I want to say it's sort of maybe anime-ish environment. Is it going to be? Let's say one of the Deus Ex games. Is it Deus Ex? Mankind Divided. I don't think it'd be Human Revolution. No. Xbox and PC. I'm not doing this for the reasons you think, okay? Actually, it's a sort of spider robot. 85, 86 Metacritic. Xbox and PC. Oh, it's one of those games where I know what it is. I've played it, probably. Oh, maddening. It's not going to be Fahrenheit, no. Xbox and PC. What was on Xbox? Mad Dash Racing, Stubbs the Zombie, Whiplash. That was it. Conquer Live and Reloaded. I don't know, skip. I want to say Phantasy Star Online. What the fucking hell is it? Whatever it is, it looks cool and I want to play it. It ain't Mass Effect 1. Oh, I know what it is. It's going to be either Knights of the Republic 1 or 2. Let's click 1. No, but it is Star Wars. Knights of the Old Republic 2. Yeah, Obsidian, and same in there, yeah. Jesus Christ. When should I have got this? I should have got it there. Because it's sci-fi. Sci-fi. I've opened those containers before. That's a droid. That's a knocked out companion, probably. Yeah, again, all this I should have recognised. This, you know how I got this in the end? It was the font. I remember that from the first game. That's how I got it. There was nothing else. I like these games. Oh yeah, and you've actually just seen there that this GIF or whatever is from that screenshot there. The companion on the floor. Jesus Christ. Yes, if you liked Mass Effect or Dragon Age or the original Baldur's Gates, whatever, you might like this one because it's similar to the game engine. Well, sorry, tabletop role-playing game engine, D20 based. I'm guessing this is some. This looks to me like a hangar of some sort. Very old buildings. I want to say that might be Star Fox. Which one? Let's say Star Fox 2. No. Okay. Oh. %, so it's old enough to actually be on Metacritic. So, some sort of fences there. If they're wooden fences, this changes a lot. This could be a beach level from Halo. I wonder what that is there. Trees, I don't recognize. Is this Far Cry? There's one called Far Cry Predator. Far Cry Instincts was that? No? Okay. Green dots on your radar, are you? It has got me thinking Far Cry. It was only on Xbox. Tom Clancy games are normally on PC as well. Was it Tom Clancy though? Tom Clancy's. No. Third person shooter. Oh! Now I sort of recognise this. Again, it's making me think Star Wars. I think Republic. What was it now? Because was it Republic Commando? If I put in Republic Commando, will it at least say Star Wars now? Good ammo full. Was this Mercenaries or something like that? Mercenaries 1? What is this? I got allies. Digital Anvil. That name's not familiar. This screenshot doesn't show me anything. They could have chosen a better screenshot for that, they really could. Cutter. I swear I've played this as something. What is it? I don't recognise any of it. Yep. Brute Force, never would have got that. Game stats. Bravo to those who did. Viewers who played it. Look at this. This Mass Effect, Halo, Far Cry. I can't believe that many people got Far Cry. Halo Spartan Assault. That was a top-down. Mass Effect, Halo 2, bloody hell. I mean, well done for trying, but I could see how some of them got it. At the same time, I think people are just shooting in the dark. I'll want to say I know this one. But I don't, let's be honest. Is it going to be... let's say, is it really early? How do you spell leisure? Is it Leisure Suit Larry? No, okay. Is this one of those Hugo games? Not Hugo, not Hugo Magic and the Trollwood. There's two types of Hugo game. DOS and Amiga. Is this going to be like one of those weird... So here's the thing. The BBC, as in the British Broadcasting Corporation, had their own console. It was like tape-based. So I'm thinking, like, is this like Grange Hill or something like that? If let's have a look, do they actually have a Grange Hill game? What was the other one? I don't know. I don't know. Biker Grove. They have Bike. Is that how it's pronounced? Or is it... Got Biker Mice from Mars? No, it's not that. What would this sort of game be? On DOS and Amiga. It's going to be like an adventure game of some sort. What is it going to be? I don't even know where to start. Oh my god, help me out here. It's too old for Metacritic. Where to begin? Oh my god, if it ain't Leisure Suit Larry, is it? There's something called RoboQuest? Super Robo Mouse. I don't know. It ain't gonna be something like Escape from Monkey Island, is it? That's too modern. I'm gonna say Paperboy just for shits and giggles. Sorry, Paperboy, one word. Is it? If I get this right. I did! I got it right! Police Quest. So, I think, yeah, this is Sierra. So Sierra, believe it or not, was like one of the biggest competitors for the adventure game market. There were two major competitors. You had Electronic Arts, the Electronic Arts, and you had Sierra. And Sierra, like, the last thing I knew Sierra did was, like, publishing Spyro: A Hero's Tale. Who, in my first original reviews, the Greasy Game, were like, are you accused of being, like, the killers of Spyro because they were the ones who made this game? It's like, no, they just published it. Anyway, so Sierra did a lot of these point-and-click adventure games. Yeah, Adventure Sci-Fi Mystery. So Mystery might have been a bit of a giveaway. I was thinking as well, like, this reminds like Dick Tracy. But you also had a lot of police games as well here, where you actually drive along the streets and whatnot, go to different houses and get into car chase and whatnot. Like this would not help me at all. I mean, maybe Sierra would, but yeah, Police Quest. Is it just another still image because they can't even get a GIF image of it? Yeah, okay. Let's try somewhere the original creator of the GIF image called it a GIF, but yeah. No. Maniac Mansion, good guess. Grand Theft Auto, the original one, good guess. Let's use Larry, yeah. Paperboy, Undertale. Yeah, it's no, we don't need to see player scores, I think. Yeah, it's interesting that, like, how perhaps modern gamers looked at that and went, yeah, that's Undertale, because it's pixel art. And they couldn't think of anything else. Fair enough. What is this? WGPS. Drones. Is this? It's probably not grim dark enough, but I'm thinking like this. Is this like a gargoyle that Batman would sit on? Batman Arkham City. No. I thought it said Tropico, then it gave it away. Oh, I'm guessing that says Metropolis. So, Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. Yeah, 63% on Metacritic. Can you imagine if that was like the bigger giveaway? How sad would that be? Yeah, that wouldn't tell me anything more. That might. I can sort of make out some details. Like even there, I had to really zoom in to see Harley Quinn's face there. Rocksteady Studios, yeah. Somehow making it even more average game than Infamous Second Son. Mind you, I actually liked the expansion. I think it was First Light. That was quite cool. What do you call it now? Not free LC. What was the other one, like pre-LC? Or it's like a prequel DLC or side DLC. There was a certain name for it, I can't remember, but yeah, I mean I liked Infamous, but I like talking about Infamous and talking about this. I mean, really, what's the difference? Except that Infamous Second Son probably had a higher, and all the other Infamous games had a higher Metacritic score. Yeah, there was little good to say about this game. I don't remember much about it. Let's see what they say about it. They haven't even got a biography for it. That's fucking brilliant. They can't even say, if you like other games, you'll like this one. That's brilliant. Oh, dear. So we've got shadows here. Hmm. 2D game. A 2D, right. No. I'm even gonna try. Oh. This looks like one of the sort of. This looks like a level in Sonic. But oh, it is. Of course, it is. It's let's say it's Sonic 2. I should have got it from that because that's the bonus stage. That's where it's like on a curve like that, and you've got to like get the rings as you're going along and whatnot. It's a bonus stage. I should have got it from that. And that's Tails and Sonic jumping. That's their shadows. So that'll be Sonic there. And that'll be Tails there. And I knew it wasn't going to be Sonic 1 because that'd just be too easy. Can we please have an animated image? There we are. That's better. Sonic is so fun to watch. The thing is, like, one of the problems with Sonic, of course, is you do need a screen about this big, at least, to play it, because Sonic on Game Boy Advance was ferocious. It was absolutely horrific. Because you just couldn't see in front of you. But there were good Sonic games on handheld. Like there was some good RPGs, I'm told. Oh, I want to say this is Warcraft 3 based on those textures. But what's that ticket there? It's not gonna be Warcraft 3. I'm gonna put it down anyway, just to knock it out. I wonder if anyone else said the same. No, ooh, 87% on Metacritic. Cell shading. Or some sort of shading, I mean, like textures. What is this? I know what this game is. It's gonna do like fucking head in. I know what that is. I know what this is. I've played the Sonic. Oh. PSP. Oh. Yeah, this is a common thing on PSP. We have like the black border and things. What is it? No. It's. I'm gonna say Final Fantasy Tactics. I don't think it is. No, it's not. Wow, okay. I don't know what it is then. Jean d'Arc. Okay. So, this is what you call an SRPG. The term, or sometimes here like a TRPG as well. It's like strategy RPGs or tactical RPGs are like this, where it's like you have it's usually like grid based, and you'd have like varying levels of elevation and whatnot. Like even like the Dark Age, the Dark Crystal Age of Resistance Tactics, my Nemesis game, is a tactics game, and I like them. I was thinking of like the War of the Lions was definitely this game because it's also similar style as well. So it's grid based. It's basically got your usual JRPG combat, but it has like a more tactical thing where you can navigate a map rather than like you've got your guys here, you've got your guys here, and they just fucking fight. But this looks really cool. It's a role-playing game at level 5 and published by Sony for the PSP, the PlayStation Portable. Reimagines the historical tale of Joan of Arc and puts players in the helm of a young girl named Jean. Set against the background of the fantastical version of the Hundred Years' War, Jean conquers demonic forces. Uh, okay. This sounds really cool. Yeah, if you liked Fire Emblem, which is another SRPG, or Final Fantasy Tactics, you'll definitely be a fan of Jean. I think I will actually give that a go. That looks really good. Out of curiosity. Guess the cover is for premium members only. Okay, that's fine. I'll have to do that one day, I think. Guess the cover. That sounds fun. Right. This to me looks like what's that game? Not the Turing Test. The other sort of puzzle game with the switches. I'm gonna put the Turing Test in there. Yeah. Not yet rated. So is it fairly new? Is it early access? Is this Shrouded? You know what it's called? I type Shrouded. Shrouded. I don't know. Xbox One, PC. It's a newer game. Whoop. Is this Book Snacks? Oh, it's Pal World. Which is Ark Survival Evolved meets Pokemon. Which is an interesting idea. This looks like Super Paper Mario. Yes. I knew it for a number of reasons. One, that cloud there is squares. That's how this works. It's squares. This brick texture here, I mean, obviously it's very Paper Mario, but the black outline as well tells me that you're meant to sort of travel. That's so you can go behind if you activate a certain paper mode. Just close down these other tabs with all the other images I've opened. This, so yeah. I probably would have got that as one of the guards. Spear. But Mario might be an idea to play actually next. Again, just very paper. You're either going to get it or you're not at this point. Yeah, the Wiimote D-pad there. I recognise that that's definitely Mario. Again, Paper Mario here. But that's all the style of character. Released in 2007. What was it reviewed? 85%, that's not bad. That was a very controversial thing. I didn't particularly like this game, but I've played it recently, it's quite nice. Good game. I have enjoyed it. There you go, that's Paper Mario. Well, like, the other Paper Mario games. Stick of Truth. Yeah. What did people get for this one? I know the other Paper Marios were probably been a good guess. Yeah. All Paper Mario. This one. There's sort of 2D graphics going on, or very stylistic. I don't know what. Could this be teeth of a giant, maybe? 87% on Metacritic. Again, very stylistic. I'm not gonna get it. Is this? I'm gonna just guess again. Is this a short hike? No. Sports side view platform. You discovered. I've seen the game before. Is this that Ollie Ollie? What did I say? Ollie Ollie World something edition. Oh, Return to Ollie Ollie World. Yeah. Like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater or Celeste. Who else was as wrong as me? Because yeah, I wasn't going to get this. I think this is one of the things where you have to have played it to get it. Yeah, I said that one. So, even though it was Ollie Ollie 2, Welcome to Hollywood, apparently those are two different games. So yeah, okay. Chris Sales, yeah, I got that. Banner Saga, I suppose I can get that one, yeah. There's lots of people who chose that one as well, so. Right. How long have I got left? I'll play a bit more. Oh, this is old. So that could be a power-up from Doom. I'm gonna say Doom. In fact, I'm not just gonna say Doom, I'm gonna say Doom 64. I don't think it is, but no. Is this Alien Trilogy? Well, Alien Resurrection, no. Dawson PC, is this Space Hulk? I don't think it is Space Hulk. Revenge of the Blood Angels. No. It is an FPS though. I mean, I've gathered it's an FPS, but which one? It's not even Doom. .3D. Rise of the Triad? No. Blasting Aliens. Oh, what is this game? 95. Yeah, you would do Nukem. I'm gonna try it just at least. Is this Forsaken again? Descent. I think. Oh yes. I think. Was this the game by Insomniac? Was this their first shooter? I can't remember. I wouldn't have got that though. Parallax, Interplay. No, it must have been a different game. Doom or Portal. Okay. Well, I'm glad to have seen it anyway. Oh, it's a bit strange. Right, let's zoom in. Because this looks a bit weird. So that might be. Yeah, that looks like a cutting board, but this is some sort of kitchen, I think. Some sort of tarp. It's an FMV game, I think. Is this? Night Trap. No. 86% Metacritic. This has got to be some FMV game. This looks like Rawhead Rex. Well, that was a film. It ain't good for this. PC, PS4, Xbox One. Oh, it's Evil. What was Village? Was that 8? It was 7? Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh, I recognise it from this. There's a scary scene coming up, I think. Oh no. But yeah. What were the guesses for this? So yeah, okay, good mix of people who got it. Silent Hill 2, get that. Oh, that's 2, yeah. Resident Evil Village, yeah. Dead by Daylight Control. I can appreciate that. There's a few more. Now this does look. I keep saying it looks familiar. Is this? I think this is gonna be some sort of Civ game, or like it. You know, like is it Age of Mythology? Not sure if it would be. No, 94% on Metacritic. Is this going to be another King's Quest? No. It's an RPG. No, PS1 game. PS1. Oh, it's Secret. No! But you're from Final Fantasy, aren't you? Can we do this again, Howie? Is it Final Fantasy 4? No. Is it Final Fantasy? No. 8? No. It's gonna be Final Fantasy 9. This is the problem with Final Fantasy. For this site, is that you can just keep going for any Final Fantasy game. And you'll eventually have to hit it, or it's just like you could have been any. Like Pokemon, it could just be any Pokemon game. I'm not saying like don't have them on the website. I'm just like it's just an inherent problem. Most people are going to first guess. I'm glad of that. I genuinely am. But yeah, all fantasy guesses. And probably mostly because of the same reason that I did it, where it's like you've got to choose something. What's it gonna be? That looks a bit too advanced. That's a flare, I think. That looks too advanced for a 1940s vehicle, so I was thinking, like, is this Sniper Elite? But I don't think it is. Is it? What's the one I've got? Ghost Recon. Breakpoint. Oh, I think it would be Wildlands then. No. Dragon's Teeth rounds. Soldiers. Is this one of those mech games? Yeah. Right, so it is actually a World War II game. The Wehrmacht across there. I think it's gonna be Battlefield. Or Battlefield 5. Yeah. FPS Battle Royale. I didn't know I had that. Okay. Let's see then. Yeah. I would have got at that point. Had to be a Battlefield game. Yeah. Fine. Running. Ghosts, but I can't quite tell what's going on there. 76 on Metacritic. Armed people. Is this? I'm just gonna guess. Hunt Showdown. It's a wild shot in the dark. Okay, it's in PS3. So PS3. PC. This is starting to look like Singularity now. What's that? What's that? Oh, it's anyway, it's Alan Wake. Which is a great game. It's not, it's an Alan Wake game. Wait, American Nightmare. Yeah, it's a DLC. A standalone DLC, I think. Yeah, okay. Because I didn't recognise this, but they did say it was an Alan Wake. Yeah. A bit of a cheap shot, I won't lie, but... Okay. Yeah. If you like Until Dawn, or the other way in, like Alan Wake, the way I describe Alan Wake was like, it's a horror game for people who don't like horror. Yeah. Yeah, it was good. Good action horror game. That's it, why not? Just gonna guess it's a Paperboy. No. Okay. I can't guess it based on that. SNES. Oh, I think I know the game. No, it won't be Attack of the Killer Penguins. It'll be what is it now? I don't think I'm gonna get this one. Oh, it's of course it's Mother or Earthbound. Or yeah, I'll go with Mother 2. Earthbound, yeah. Weird RPG, but very beloved. Eccentric modern world game as modern day world as NES. A young boy with psychic abilities on Earth to save the queers from Earth from Gygus, an evil alien entity. Traditional RPG replacing modern fantasy setting with contemporary art Americana, filled with stereotypical remarks on Western culture. As NES players journey through the different towns, traverse different landscapes, befriend unique characters, and battle enemies with weapons and psychic psi moves. Like PK Fire, PK Thunder. Homesickness. NES periodically needs to call his mother to prevent negative status effects, a unique mechanism in the RPG genre. Has been lauded for its non-conventional take on RPG tropes, humorous and touching narrative, quirky characters, and genre-pushing mechanisms like auto-win battles against weaker enemies. If you're a fan of charming role-playing games like Undertale and the Paper Mario series, you're bound to be a fan of Earthbound. I'm not gonna lie, that's actually sort of sold me on it. I like the idea a lot. That sounds really nice. I can see now why people really want Mother 2 to come to the US one. People have been crying out for that game. Like even like this was like Half-Life 3. Before Half-Life 3 was a thing, it's like people really wanted this game. This looks Fallout to me, but I ain't falling for it. I think it's too old to be Wasteland as well. Let's say Waste. No. It's not Metacritic. What's going on here? Is this ice? Holes in the ground? Is this Project Zomboid by chance? No. It's on PC. I think there's a lot of pixel art going on here. I can't quite tell. Sandbox puzzle? No. Oh, it's I know what the game it is. It's a pixel art destruction game. I forgot what it's called. I know the game though. Tear Down. That was it. Yeah. Yeah, you get to destroy everything. Fully destructive world, which is really cool. I like that a lot. This looks like a Broken Sword game. No. 92% of that will be Uncharted, I'm guessing. Why not? That was just a lucky guess. Yeah, I could never get into Uncharted. It was just never my thing. Oil fields in a desert. This is probably gonna be Call of Duty. Or it might be any other. I'm gonna say, which one is it? I think it's got the new one. So it's Call of Duty. It's Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Which one? 3? No. The first one. Oh god. I haven't used the remasters images though. Yeah. Call it like so you were about Call of Duty, but like Modern Warfare changed everything. I remember getting that for Christmas. I was like, yeah, yeah. It changed everything. And like Battlefield and Medal of Honor had to really compete because you had Band of Brothers, you had Medal of Honor, and it's like, no, we're gonna go from World War II shooters to the modern day, and it just blew everyone's minds. I mean, yeah, you had like Battlefield 2042 and things like that, the like, but yeah, this looks to me like a racing game of some sort. It looks like an. I guess is it just Sega Rally? Just out of offhand guess. No. Oh my god, it's Super Mario. I should have got this one first. It's Super Mario Kart. And I knew it was the first time. Because these texts just like I thought it was trying to go for realism. No. But I recognise that that's like Donut Park or whatever it's called. And then but the edges of the maps have these really colourful blocks. I thought that's what it is. Yeah. You got the Cooper Shell. The water sound when you drive through the puddles and that, it's absolutely divine. There's the coins there, you drive on the coins. There you are, that's Super Mario Kart. That was the definitive. So, okay. So, if you don't already, like, kart racing is like my number one genre. And it's like, it's the one genre I review the most of on the channel. And this was the definitive. This was the genesis to the kart racer. Yes, there was a game called Kart Racing or Kart Racer or Go-Karts on the Atari. This is the one that changed everything. If you ever play Crash Team Racing or SpongeBob Racing, whatever, it's because of Mario Kart that you're playing it. It was the game that changed everything. And it had very basic, very, very basic mechanics, but it laid down the groundwork. And I still to this day think that Mario Kart was like, this is pretty much the most pure form of Mario Kart you can get. That wasn't fully 3D. Because the later games started having more stats of vehicles, whereas here you had like medium, heavy, and light characters. Like Toad, for example, was the lightest character, so you could move a bit faster. But you couldn't control as well, whereas Mario there. So average speed, average drift, average control. And you have people like Donkey Kong and rather Donkey Kong Jr. and Bowser, who would be a lot slower, but could turn more efficiently, for example. Yeah, because they're heavier. I just like how the characters like the 3D rotation. Well, you can see them all from 3D angles. That's pretty good. Yeah, I like that. Also, as well, just as on somewhat unrelated note, I like the idea that like the Mario cast and crew. It's like when I was like characters theories, just like why Bowser kidnaps Peach all the time. My personal theory is just like they're just like a traveling troupe, and like each game that they play is like a show. It's like Mario Party is its own theatrical performance. Super Mario Kart is its own theatrical performance. Super Princess Peach is its own show. You know what? Like a cinematic universe sort of thing. I don't know if that was ever established, but yeah, let's have a look. What did people get wrong here? What were people guessing? So, Mario Kart 64, which I found offensive. Mario Kart DS. Okay, I can understand that. Super Circuit, absolutely fine. Mario Kart Double Dash. Damn you. F-Zero. That's the one. That's the one I was expected to see. Yeah. Right. I've got to go very soon because I've got to spray paint a house. I mean, a little toy workshop house. We graffitied the place. This is horrifying and I have no idea what it is. We'll move on from that. 90% on Metacritic. PC and Xbox One. Oh, it's Ori and the Blind Forest, isn't it? Oh, Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Yeah, you gave me that one. Fine, fair enough. Cool. Yeah. As I understand, it's a very interesting game. It looks okay. Like, my jam was more Rayman Legends because you played the game to the music, and when you did, it worked out so much well. But, I don't know. Geometry Wars. It is a Geometry Wars game. Retro Evolved. Yeah, I had that on Xbox 360. It was like the built-in game. I had a friend who aced it. I was like, how did you beat this game? I think if I played it today, I'd have a much better time with it. But yeah, look at that. It was a beautiful game. It really showed off, like, I know it doesn't look like much, but it showed off like how much particle effects the Xbox 360 could just blast out, you know? All the sparks. That was impressive for the time. Games just didn't do that, you know? It was just digital fireworks. Bizarre Creations, I think, as well made Project Gotham Racing. And they made some really good games. The Project Gotham games were amazing. Forza has since taken over that role. But yeah, like it was a big debate for like in the racing scene of like which game was better, Forza or Project Gotham. And Project Gotham was great for like casual play, but yeah, just endless fun with the game. What did the people say? Probably a lot of other Geometry Wars games. Geometry Wars Galaxies, yep, saying Galaga, Asteroids, Geometry Dash. Geometry Dash would have been the one I would have chose. Asteroids Recharge, okay. A lot of people got it from the first go. Nice. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can do one more. So it looks like it got a silly game. I don't think it is gonna be though, isn't it? No, it's gonna be like SimCity. You know, I bet you if I go on here, it's gonna say Godzilla. They would have seen that and say, yeah. I knew though that was gonna be a red herring. Yeah. 14,000 people. Like, look at the difference there. Most people said, like, that's a massive difference. I think if you actually add all those numbers together off the top of my head, it still just barely breaks that number there. Godzilla. Because I knew that was like a natural disaster in the game's world. Because yeah, tornadoes, earthquakes, all the rest of it. That was a good one. I'd be happy with that one if I ended there. This... I want to say I know what this is. I'm just gonna guess, is this Parasite Eve? Yeah. No. This is Pod. No, it's not. Arcade, Dreamcast, PS2. I've just got rid of the game. Would it be a Ridge Racer game? PS2. It wouldn't have been Ridge Racer Type 4 because that had a controller. It had a unique controller to it. Ridge Racer Type 4. I've taken it to a track shop recently. Is it Ridge Racer 7? No. Oh, it's a fighting game. Okay, that's with Soul Calibur then. Which is like their No! It's Dead or Alive. But which one? The right series. Dead or Alive, Hardcore. It won't be 5. I think it would be 4. Ah! Dead or Alive 2, okay. Wow. It's come a long way since the first one. But then again, it was quite significant as a fully 3D fighting game, which was pretty good. Hmm. 73 on Metacritic. What is this? I need to zoom in. Is it someone trying to barge in a door, or is that broken down doors? This looks like the lighthouse in Anvil. All the wear and tear and whatnot. Included, I don't know. Nope. I'm not wasting time here. What's this one? Focus on free. Never gonna get it. Right, let's try and end on a good note. That to me looks like Horizon. Forbidden West. No. This environment looks like Halo Infinite. It will be. Nope. PS5, PC. What is going on here? That's not. It's not going to be Apex Legends, is it? No, what is it? Go on. Concord. Oh, I should have guessed. Is it going to be Concord? How did I not get it? I'm disappointed I didn't get that one. I should have guessed it. But I thought, no, it couldn't be Concord. They wouldn't do that. That to me looks like a Hugo game. No, it's Space Quest. What is it? I don't know why I did that. It's a bingo. You just say bingo. What is it called now? What is the name of the game? Let's say it's StarQuest. Oh, it was Legend. Right. Next. Oh, I do know this one. I do know this one. I guess it's a CRPG. Is this... No, Sword Coast Legends. No. Is this V Rising? Is it Diablo 4? Is it Grim Dawn? Yeah, it is. I should have got that one first. Sword Coast Legends was a stab in the dark. Yes, it's basically like Diablo. Path of Exile, yeah. Path of Exile is another one. I just can't play RPGs for life. I just don't get on with them. I want to. I want to learn so bad. Yeah, fairly even disparity. Yeah, so common answers that I fully expected those to appear. Diablo 4 and Diablo 4. I don't like that distinction. I hope, if they can, try and clear that up and just merge them into one. Because I think it's too easy to go for the wrong answer twice. I think I've been playing this game recently. Is this Satisfactory? No. That's a Nintendo font, I think. Yeah, sorry, okay. It's very stylistic. I like it. What is it? I know what it is, and I just can't place one. I can't. I think it's too late in the day. Go on, what is it? Oh, Ni no Kuni, of course. I must play those games because I've heard they're very good. Looks like the first level of Super Mario. What? Also the first island of Super Mario World. What is this? It looks like a very cool. Oh well, yeah, it's got to be right. Oh, it's gonna be Hyrule or something. Vecrum. Yeah, that's into the Switch right there. But what is it? I don't know what this game is gonna be. Pokemon. Should have given it a go. Is it gonna be Pokemon Sword? Pokemon. It's gonna be Shield. I don't even know which one. What's there? I've got to have to take a break after this thing because I'm just trying everything. Is it Scarlet? Oh yeah, that's what the open world looks like, by the way. Yeah. Apparently Game Freak can't handle better than that. I'm not surprised that many people got it that quickly. Well, sword, yeah. I can fully believe that those are the answers. Well, let's try and end on a good note. Oh, now then. Very old growth. Is this risen? If this isn't risen. No. This looks like an old Tomb Raider. No. It's not Prince of Persia either. Cool, what was it? Blade Artist, no, what do I got that? Cool, it's there though. Oh god. Give me a break, please. Just one. Just want to get one in one go. I'm sure I know this one, but who on what is it? Metal Arms. I should have got that, Metal Arms. Yeah, I'm too tired. I need a win. I ain't gonna get a win in this one. On the Wii. Is this Mario Super Strikers or something? It's obviously a Mario game of some sort. Super. Sluggers. Yeah, a baseball game. Yes, there was a basically there was a golf. Yeah, Mario Golf. I mean, even Golf had Mario as a cameo. But you had Mario Sluggers. You had football, soccer. You had golf, tennis. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a beach volleyball game as well, because Klonoa did that. Oh my word. No, go on, was it? Yeah, I want to go that Chips Challenge now. I'm glad to see all these varied games, even though I'm failing miserably. Well, I might guess this is Goddess, maybe. Goddess isn't even here. Beyond Good and Evil? I don't even know what's going on down there, so nope. A JRPG, nope. No, it's no. Never in a million years. But I'm glad it's there. Oh, I think I know this one. This is System Shock. Yes. I only know that one because I've been playing it recently. If I know, I think I would have got it recently. Would I got it? Yeah, this is the original System Shock though, I think. Or is it the newer one? The updated graphics. Yeah. I'm not far into it. But yeah, it's an interesting cyberpunk game. Like sort of survival horror-ish, immersive sim. Deus Ex is a survival sim as immersive sim as well, but there's others like it. Original and 23. Just from remake, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Deus Ex or Bioshock. Bioshock is another one. In fact, Bioshock was a spiritual successor. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I'm gonna end it there because I'm way too tired to continue. But thank you ever so much for watching. Yeah, we ended on 864, so we've got quite a few more games to go through before we finish now. Could we actually do that again in theory? Maybe not. Maybe a shorter game next time. Thanks for watching. Take care. I hope you've enjoyed. And I'll see you later. Good to have you.